Hi, I'm David, and welcome to another episode of Changing Times. Today's guest is Adam from Adam Brown Dance Company. We're finding out how the pandemic and lockdowns affected his business, how he's keeping in touch with his students, and how he is in his lifestyle and well-being. So please enjoy and stay safe. Hi Adam, how's everything going?
Hi, I'm good. Yeah, it's all fine. How are you guys?
Really well. We're doing well. We're doing good. We're keeping busy.
Brilliant. Yeah, same. You just have to. Everyone's in the same boat, so you just have to keep on plodding along. And like, I've tried to keep a routine. I say that very lightly because, like, I'll say I'll wake up at 9 and I don't, and everybody else says that, and no, nobody does. So, but yeah, I'm fine.
Good. That's what we want. So, first of all, tell us what is your business? What's your profession?
So I'm Adam Brown. I'm the director and principal of Adam Brown Dance Company. We have been established since February 2018, and we aren't a traditional dance school. You can still come to our school and still do your ballet once a week and stuff like that. But we are a performance school. So what that entails is we do corporate events, Christmas like switch-ons. We do our own full productions, and it's not just a dance show with all different dances in. We have a theme. We go with a title. We film documentaries leading up to the show and stuff like that. So we are a dance school, but we aren't a traditional dance school as well.
Yeah. So, how has the lockdown and pandemic affected you, your business? Obviously, a big way.
Um, Well, it has affected us in a huge way because we have our elite kids who are in like 6 to 7 days a week, training maybe over 40 hours per week. So now we have moved all of our elite kids onto online classes, and some of our elite kids are only age 6 and 7, and those to try and move their whole life from in the school to then online onto a screen the same size as this. It's a huge change, and at first they all like just changed straight away, and I was a bit shocked, like, oh my god, they are all coping so well. But
Yeah.
it's been these last few weeks where they've been like two or three have dropped out, and then one more has dropped out. So I think at the first few weeks they all coped well, and then now the lockdown has gone on and on and on a bit. They have all started to struggle a bit, but give them a few more weeks break, and then they'll be back stronger. So yeah, we've moved all our classes online, and don't get me wrong, loads of dance schools have said, oh yeah, it's amazing, it's amazing. It's not that amazing when you can only see your kids on a screen this big, and I have to try and give feedback to over 15 kids at each time. But like I say, everyone's in the same boat, and you just have to keep pushing on for the rest of the kids. So yeah.
Well, that's it. Was that always something you were looking at doing in the future? Doing online classes or?
Um, I'm gonna say no. It's just not. It's just not for me, and it's not for my students either. Like a lot of people have said it's like an amazing thing, which yeah, it is for some people who maybe live quite far away from their schools and stuff like that. But for us, I'm not gonna go back.
No, yeah. Well, obviously we work a lot together with us doing the film
Yeah,
and everything, and it's very much when we're in the studio, it's a family.
yeah,
Not you're not just student and
yeah.
teacher. You're family, and I'm sure.
Yeah.
So how are the kids coping with the lockdown, and how are you trying to keep the morale up?
Um, well, they try and FaceTime me every day, and I'm like, stop that. But yeah, like you said, like loads of schools are so tight knit, and it went until I actually got my own school. I was like, oh my god, this is how everyone speaks about it and how everyone cares so much. And if you aren't in the dance school scene or industry or world, you don't actually understand the vibe until you are actually fully in it. And you're going, oh my god, like these kids actually see each other every day. And we've got kids who are age 6 who are best mates with girls who are like 15, 16. In the outside world, you would not ever get that. But yeah, we are. What was the question again? Sorry, I just ramble.
Like, how are the kids taken to lockdown and the changes, and how are you keeping the morale up?
So with the online classes, we've been like at first like done a set timetable. Like you'll have technique and ballet on this day. You'll have jazz on this day. You'll have commercial on this day. And it worked for the say first 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then the kids started to get a bit like stir crazy where like like I said before, we are a performance school, so some of our classes might turn into a rehearsal because an event might come in. So these kids they are used to a strict routine, but I always change my company classes up. So like on our timetable, we have a company class with me 3 times a week, and each week I'll throw a different class at them. Where online, we've not really been able to do that, but in the past week, we've been doing like challenges and stuff like that, and only recently this week we've released ABDC Musical Thursdays. So I set them a task of at the start of the week and say, okay, on Thursday we are going to do Hairspray, and you have to watch the film, you have to like research the costume and like the hair and the makeup, and then on that Thursday they have to come dressed as they are in the film or the musical. And plus it's another gateway for them to be creative without the online classes. So that really took off this weekend, and there's a prize for like the best costume or the best hair. So this week was Hairspray with this challenge, and next week's challenge is Fame. So we'll have leg warmers and all kinds.
So is that something that you might carry on after the lockdown pandemic? You're obviously, the kids are gonna have lots of fun with that.
Yeah. Like I said before, we are constantly on the go, so we don't really get time to sit back and like look at it all. So I think this will be a really good thing to push on even after the lockdown, because we are constantly in rehearsals, on stage, on the road, in competitions and stuff like that. So it would be good to take a step back, give them a challenge and stuff like that, to just like bring the fun back into it all. I say this now, but you know, when our schedule is tight again, I'll be like, we're not doing musical Thursdays no more. But all the kids have loved it, and you should have seen some of the costumes. We had extensions, big blonde things. I was like, what the hell is this? But the kids absolutely loved it, and it worked, and it's fun, and it helps with this lockdown. So why not bring it and bring it into the school? So
difficult situation and make a positive out of it.
Yes, exactly, David. Love that.
So how has it been on you? Because like you say, the routine of the studio was bang, 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 something constantly happening. How have you been with obviously the routine being totally changed?
Yeah.
And are you looking, maybe I do need to slow down when I go back, or do you want to just pick up where you started?
I work well with a routine. Like if I'm not in a routine, I can kind of rebel and self-destruct in a way of like, oh, I can't, oh, I won't do that. I'll save that until next week when really I should have done it last week. If I'm not in a routine, it's either one way or the other with me. So with this, it's kind of been out of my hands to stop like working as hard as myself and my team do. And I was speaking to a lot of my friends in like the dance scene, and we was all like, I think this time has been good for us creative people to just take a stop, take a chill and breathe, and let us find our like passion inside again before it all starts up again. Because I know for a fact, and I spoke to loads of other people about it, once we all go back to work, everyone is going to be full steam ahead, pushing everything. And that goes for every industry, even if you're in the entertainment industry or not. Everyone is going to be like pushing their pen so much to earn back what we've all lost on. So I'm coping well with it. Seems the way I act if I don't have a routine. But I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of enjoyed it. And I know that sounds bad, but I've kind of enjoyed the break because I'm not used to this. Like since the school opened, I've been constantly on the ball all the time. So with this break, I've kind of enjoyed it a bit.
So creatively then, what have you planned for the future?
Well, I can't really plan date-wise and month-wise, but I'm in talks for the next show. But obviously, as you guys know, I don't go by budget. I'm like, whatever's left in my bank, I will use it. So obviously we have to go bigger. We have to go better. It has to be. I just don't want to do. I don't want to do the same opening. I just want to go completely different. So everyone in Reputation did know what to expect. Now they know the level of what they want to expect. So this time, I want to change it up. Change it all up. So then he wasn't expecting the flow of the show. I was just about to say something then what would give it away. I was like, whoa. But yeah, I'm in talks with that now. But obviously with me, I could run with the show and be as mad as I could.
You certainly did on Reputation, and when you got us on board for the filming of Reputation, it just led from one to the documentary, which you can catch on Adam Brown Dance Company YouTube channel, Road to Reputation.
Nice little plug there, David.
But are you looking at doing them again, making more of a build up for the next show and get the hype up?
Like since we filmed prior to the show, on the show day, after the show, the premiere, like in the moment, I don't seize it because I'm so like I have to be the answers to all of the questions of every single person, even if it's kids, mums, production staff, the venue staff, you guys, even my own questions. So it's so good for me to have all that footage for then when I have downtimes like this where I don't have no work on, I sit back and I go, oh my God, we actually done that. And it's so amazing to have that there for the rest of time. So if once we ever do our show again, it will be a show again. Once once we start rehearsals, I'll be like, press record now, because I just don't think enough people film enough to seize in the moment. So yeah, we will definitely be filming as much and even more maybe next time around, because I love to look back and go, oh, I don't even remember that day, or I don't even know that light was there and stuff like that. So yeah, we will definitely film a lot more next time.
So at the moment, are you looking for new students, or are you like, let's keep it the way it is because of you can't do what the studio and the school can fully do? Or are you looking for new students for the online stuff and stuff like that?
We don't like, I get roared at for this, but I don't promote us enough, because I feel like the dance scene is so saturated with schools. Some schools have been around 25 to 35 years. We are only 2 years old. So if people want to come to me for a different way of dance school life, then they will come to me. Like, and over the last few weeks, we've had loads of DMs and Facebook messages and emails asking about dance schools, and I'm like, I will sort it all out once we come back after the lockdown, because there is no point for me to take on new students now, because one, when I take on new students, I ask them to come to the school to actually meet me. I can give them a tour around, they meet the kids, they get the vibe of the school. On an email, you don't know the tone of my voice, you don't know the vibe of the school, so it's kind of like you don't get the full potential of what you could actually see and be a part of.
Yeah.
So right now we aren't taking on no more students, but as soon as the lockdown is over, from maybe September, we will be taking on new students, and that's when all new rehearsals start for like new routines and our show and stuff like that.
So how has the competition season affected you then? Obviously everything stopped.
Yeah.
So is that going to be continued after lockdown's finished, or is that just going to be next year now?
I'm not really sure. What I'm aware of is all of the competitions. So say like we had ones booked in for like the end of March, start of April, end of April, May, June, July. So I feel like all of those will now be pushed back to the end of the year. So but I still don't think that mass gatherings will be happening until maybe the end of the year. So I'm really not sure on that. I hope to God that it does go back to normal as soon as possible, because the kids just miss performing. Like, I can see it on their faces. Like, they are in their room and they are trying to dance so hard, bless them, and it's just not the same. So with competitions and shows, pardon?
They haven't got you in their face.
Yeah, going, but yeah, I'm just not sure.
So what positives can you take from the lockdown, and how are you expecting when everything's back to normal to be like?
I'm expecting to be a lot more organised, prepared, have schedules in place.
Yeah.
Because like I said before, we are constantly on the go, and we plan things, say, in March time for like November time. So like you don't get to November and like costumes are done, music mixes is done, entries and tickets and costume and coaches and everything else is booked just for that day. Like, everything is booked in months in advance, and not everyone knows that, but so now this gives us all the chance to sort everything out, what you want to do for your next term. So like our next term, September to December, will be our show term. And then when we come back after Christmas, we have one whole month of rehearsals to get the whole show tight with production and stuff like that. And then it'll be the show again. So it gives us this time now to sort everything out.
Yeah.
It gives me time to be like, what lane do I want to go down? What new theme? What new ideas, costumes and stuff like that. But I've just got to hear them now. Sorry. The only thing what is really what I can't do now is like source costumes, and that is what I love. Like I'm obsessed. Obviously, you guys know like the whole vibe of the school. We are known for our merchandise because it's heavily introduced into fashion, and so with our costumes, and that is the one thing what I can't do now is source fabrics and stuff like that and meet with all designers. But obviously I can do that over FaceTime and stuff, but I just want to be more organised when I go back. I'll say this now, and when I go back, I'll be like, David, oh shit.
I'll show you this video.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how can people find you on social media, websites, or how can people see what you're doing, putting out there at the moment?
So it's Adam Brown Dance Company on all social media. So that's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you can follow our new YouTube channel at Adam Brown Dance Company, and that has all the documentary footage from our last show, and it has our mini series on the road with ABDC, which follows us in competitions and corporate events and shows.
That's brilliant. Is there anything you wanted to, that you haven't said, that you want to put across as a dance owner and a studio owner, that you want to put across to people, of positivity or anything?
Oh, David, that's a huge question that you could have helped me with this one. Just keep on pushing, like stay, like I keep on saying to all my friends, family, pupils, stay safe but stay sane at the same time. Like everyone is saying, stay safe. Yeah, we all will stay safe because we all know the rules. But you have to look at your mental status as well, and not like it's okay to have a down day.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are like, yes, promote positivity, but if you're constantly like, yeah, be happy, you won't be. So it's okay to have a down day, but it's okay to have like an an amazing day. And like I keep on saying to the kids, it's okay to make mistakes. Like I am not expecting these Zoom online classes to be stage ready. Like you are not going on stage with this dance, so it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have a down day, and yeah, just stay safe and stay sane.
And I believe there's congratulations as well for the Adam Brown Dance Company with the birth of your niece.
Yeah, she's literally a doll. I've seen it from like the end of the path. She's got the most amazing head of hair, and I swear down, it like Mum brushed the hair back, and it was like a quiff. Like on pictures, she looks bigger, but in real life, she is a doll. I swear down. But yeah, I just can't wait to meet her and even see my older niece Eliza. Like I see it every day.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, hi Eliza, and she's like, I'm like, yeah. But yeah, amazing.
Well, no, thank you very much for giving us your time. And we'll add all your links and everything on YouTube and all the stuff so people can find you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, David.
Not a problem.
Thank you, guys.